The greatest feeling in the world was holding my own gun. I'm hypertensive, but all my decisions been wholesome. My independence had me flipping on siblings I stole from. Said I'm just big and loud. Well, £1/2 is my silent treatment. I punched out plugs I could've stopped from eating.
Stash of the Prada, shy nigga got a gun in the mask in the grass, it's a popper. I was Robin Hood with the stock, don't get shot up. Now I'm watching Robin Hood and my stocks, they just shot up.
We can sit here and talk about big Brooklyn. We can talk about big Harlem. We can talk about big Queens. Talk about big Bronx. Talk about big Staten Island. And if you saying it like that, that's a Gat phrase.
Fact.
Gat came up with all that. But good music is universal.
Right.
Good music goes to any hood, any town, any country, any state, anywhere. And the dude we have in the chair tonight is a connoisseur of that, a creator of that, and a witness to that statement, because all he does is make good music that goes worldwide. And tonight, we're gonna get a quick look. We're gonna get a real look at how he's managed to pull that off. Queens legend, music legend, executive producer, Sha Money Excel is in the building.
Sir, Sha Money.
All right, we in the building, man. Queens in the building.
I don't need. See, he said it first.
Queens in the
Yo,
building.
look, I'm not.
Queens
We
get the
not
money.
arguing.
Queens get the money.
We not in.
Queens
We
get the money.
We not in competition.
You got it.
BQE. You know what I'm
You
saying?
got
It's BQE shit
It's
in
all
the building.
connected. It's all connected. Yeah, we all started in Brooklyn. I started in Brooklyn.
Hell yeah, y'all Queens niggas was always in
I
Brooklyn,
ain't
man.
never gonna hear the end of that. Now that you said that, I'm never gonna hear the end of that. You know,
Brooklyn
I got
niggas was always in Queens too.
I mean, bro, I just wish I would stop that.
BQE, nigga.
Why can't we just say that from now? You want me to say that from now on?
BQE, man.
I'll say that from
Have
now
some
on.
respect. Put some respect on our brother.
I gotta
too.
have some respect.
Come up in here. You know a Queens nigga was coming in here today. Queens get the money. You made sure you wore that t-shirt, man.
That's a fact.
Got facts. I see you. I love you though, man.
What else was I gonna do? Sha is one of those dudes who, when you start talking about Queens, if you know, you know. You know what I mean? Like, people know his name from, I'm talking about you like you're not here. People know his name from the business. They know his work. They know his resume.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're from Queens, stories like Sha is some of those inspiring stories that, yo, this dude, look what he did. I can do that. Like, because he did it, maybe there's a way that I can, or he came from the exact same spot, or look, he's Haitian, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the things. He's just like me. I think I can pull this off. Do you walk around knowing that those kind of eyes are on you, that people are really...
Actually, it's crazy you say that, because my Instagram is Sha Money Motivation. So my whole thing is about being motivated. You know what I mean? Motivating the next generation, someone on the same level as me, even someone higher than me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So motivation, all of that is about. I'm all about that.
I think part of the problem with Instagram is it's good for seeing the results and not necessarily the work. You know what I mean? People want to mimic the results and not the road. And your road isn't necessarily on your Instagram.
That's
your
true.
highlights are.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean? Like, but your road is crazy. Like, where you started versus where you are now are two completely, I know it's two different places, but you wouldn't predict one from looking at the other.
Facts.
Like, how did you, let's start with the history.
Chronologically, man. So should have stayed in Job Corps. I started in Job Corps, man. After I left, I dropped out of high school, went to Job Corps, and then started DJing.
Why'd you drop out?
For one, I went to Catholic school first to 8th grade, right? So as soon as I went to public school and I went to Jamaica, I was from the north side. I was around a bunch of lost boys and south side heads. It just felt different. So I'm like, yo, I ain't even go to school in my hood. So I just started hanging out with the homies in the hood and just kicking it, because I just didn't want to go to school. And then the next year, they was like, yo, you come on, you can't do that. Moms was tripping, seen all the absent notes and all that. I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to Job Corps. I'm gonna go get a trade, and I'm gonna go get my GED. And when I got to Job Corps, that was like my first time DJing in front of a whole bunch of people. And that was the whole part that let me see, like, wait a second.
How do you end up DJing in the Job Corps?
Oh, well, I mean, of course I was DJing in the hood before that, in my crib. I wasn't doing no mixtapes or nothing like that, but I was DJing in the crib, as well as, just trying to get into this music, because I started off playing piano as a kid. 13 years old, 11 years old, just all through my childhood. And then eventually, I was just like, yo, I could hear the music in that. I want to start DJing. Just started buying records, cassettes, tapes, everything I could get. And it just got into the music business. Just
First turntables?
Yeah. First turntables, didn't even have 1200s. Them joints still, you had to hold, wait till it go in, wait till it drop, using Pop's joints, you know what I mean? So I ain't had no money, man, you know what I mean? It's really broke, so I ain't really have no options. So that was the first time actually using that. Then my cousin Who Kid, he had some turntables, and then we would go back and forth. I would go to his crib, up in his attic, and he would have 2 turntables, and then that was the whole DJ
So
thing.
was Who Kid DJing first, or it was you?
I would like to say I was DJing first. I'm younger than him,
Right.
but I definitely could say I was DJing first. And he was shortly after, so almost the same time, if months apart, if not a year.
I didn't know that was your cousin.
Yeah, that's cuz, yeah.
That's something new.
All in the family.
DJ Who Kid.
All in the family.
Yep, that's the cuz right there. You know.
So he should be here next, is what you're saying.
Yeah. So we go from DJing, then we go into the school. But the first time I seen a crowd responding to my music, or just me doing something where I like this energy, was in Job Corps. That's where it really started for me.
Who got you the gig?
Yo, honestly, I guess they didn't have no DJs in sight. So I was in the mix. As soon as I got there, just talking, social, being with everybody. And they was like, yo, Friday nights is the party night. It's the end of the week. We need to go into the cafeteria and we gotta play some music. I was like, yo, I'll DJ. I know how to DJ. It's like, you do? I was like, yeah. And I took it. And that's when it started.
And then from there, one party leads to another party.
From Job Corps, back to New York, got my GED. So mom's like, oh, your friends is in 11th grade. I got my GED when my classmates is in 11th grade. You better go to college. And I'm like, all right, I'll go to college. You know what I mean?
High school was kicking your ass, so the next place you should go is college.
Yeah, I wasn't really a school dude, you know what I mean? But it was what my family wanted, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to do the right thing, you know what I mean? So eventually I get into LIU, get into this program because my math scores is crazy. So they ended up giving me the free tuition and everything. And then from that point, I ended up at NYU and got into this marketing program that was really built around marketing. And that's where it really started when I got to NYU.
Production started or DJing started more so at NYU?
Production started
Later on.
17 years old. I get out of prison.
You was locked up?
Whoa, what
Hold
the
on,
fuck?
yeah, we gotta
Sean,
rewind.
come on, bro.
We gotta
Yo,
rewind.
we all over the place, right?
Alright,
here.
so,
you all over the place.
You
following you.
Yo, you was at NYU,
Yes.
and you said that's where it started. That's where what started?
Me getting into the game, like industry, like interning at Def Jam, being around everybody.
How did those opportunities come to you?
Just me reading Diddy's story, knowing that he was an intern, got into Uptown, and then he got up. So I was influenced by someone like him, seeing that he interned. That's how you get in. You working
Right.
for free, you paying your dues.
Right.
So you could get in, but you gotta get in through a college.
Right.
You can't just be an intern.
And that's the whack part.
You know what I mean? So
Okay.
for me, that's where I really got in the game part. But starting before that, I was actually DJing and then producing. But my first production started when I got out of jail and I wanted to rap.
You
And
keep
I didn't
skipping
have-
over that jail part. I
Yo,
need, how
yeah.
did, I thought you
There's a
didn't
gap.
go to
There's a
high
gap you
school.
missing right
we
there.
Went
all-
to Job Corps and you were fine. Now all of a sudden you coming home from jail.
So all right, after Job Corps,
After Job Corps, you
after
got
Job
locked
Corps,
up?
yep. I was in Albany Job Corps, and I wanted to buy some equipment. Now, SB12, MPC, them joints is like $2,000, $3,000. My boy Gavin Ray gave me a SB12, but it wasn't working, so I couldn't do nothing with it. So then my next thought was like, yo, I'm gonna get one. It was like, yo, we could go up to Harlem, go get some, and go back to Albany, and go sell some shit. You come back with at least $2,000. And I'm like, yo, I come back, I might have $2,000. So I went with the homies, my boy, Change the Guard, Gio, and Boom, and we went up to back to Albany, and 2 days later, I'm in Albany County, locked up.
So you never got any type of spidey sense like, yo, maybe this ain't the right thing to do.
Well, I was selling in the hood too, so,
All right, so you
I
was
was already
already-
used
you
to
was already
that.
numb
yeah,
to it.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, I'm just trying to get some sneakers and some sandwiches. You know me, just hustling on some. Yeah, you know what I mean? I wasn't no
young
big
niggas,
hustler. you know
niggas
what
used
I
to
mean?
hustle for some dumb shit.
Like,
Yeah,
we was
that's
on
a
Be like, yo, you out
we
here
was
putting
young.
your life on the
This
line
is-
for Jordans.
This is 15, 16, you know what I mean? So
Right.
We in the hood just trying to survive. And,
So you
and-
wasn't just not going to school. You was also doing dumb shit.
Yeah, I was doing dumb shit.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you keep moonwalking
Complete
past that
change,
point.
man. Yeah. We was wilding out back then.
So
And-
what the fuzz ran down on you? They knocked you with the work?
Yeah, so boom. So they came up on the block we were selling, and boom, they found the stash. They found my man's stash, then they found mine. So I got caught with everything. And you know, I ain't no snitch, so I just took the whole shit, and I ended up doing a year in prison.
So you
Oh, you did a
sacrificed for
county
that
bid.
equipment.
Yeah, I did county, Albany, yeah.
Sacrificed for that equipment.
Yeah, but I
Came
didn't
out
get the
of-
equipment.
Until later.
A year later, yeah, I had to figure it out.
Still got to figure it out.
Yeah, but it started, it started from there, from Job Corps, and then into college. That's when my real stuff started. But the creative part was always through the whole time.
You know what I wonder, if street life had been good to you, would we still have the same Sha money? Like had you did a year, but imagine if that first flip would have worked and you'd have got $2,000. Would there have come a time where it's like,
If I would have kept one to flip, right?
maybe this is a little
It would have been
easier?
Sha
than-
Money the Hustler.
It's all around. Look around you, man. You can find inspiration. You can find discouragement. It all depends on you. Perception is everything. Some people just hear another song. Some people hear the greatest. A nigga used to have no chill. Nowadays I bump side A. Traffic going bumper to bumper, stuck on the highway.